Pronunciation and intonation are crucial aspects of effective communication in English. Pronunciation involves producing sounds correctly, while intonation focuses on the rise and fall of pitch during speech. Here's a detailed explanation with examples for both. Pronunciation practice. Individual sounds. 1. Practice the correct pronunciation of individual sounds, especially those that may not exist in your native language. 1. For example, the th sound in this and think can be challenging for some learners. Practice differentiating between theta and e. Word stress. 1. Pay attention to syllable stress within words. 1. English often places stress on specific syllables, and incorrect stress can affect meaning. Example, in the word present, stress the first syllable, pers, ent, when used as a noun, and the second syllable, pers, when used as a verb. Sentence stress. 1. Understand and practice sentence stress. 1. In English, certain words within a sentence are stressed more than others for emphasis and clarity. Example, I didn't say you should do it today, emphasizing the word didn't. Linking and blending. 1. Practice linking words together and blending sounds to achieve smoother speech. Example, instead of saying, I want to go, practice saying, I want to go, where want to is linked and blended. Contractions. 1. Get comfortable using contractions, as they are common in spoken English and contribute to natural-sounding speech. Example, I am, becomes, I'm, they will, becomes, they'll. Intonation practice. Rising and falling intonation. 1. Understand the difference between rising and falling intonation. 1. Rising intonation is often used in questions, and falling intonation is typical in statements. Example, you're coming today, rising intonation for a question, versus, you're coming today, falling intonation for a statement. Intonation patterns. 1. Recognize common intonation patterns in sentences. 1. For instance, rising-falling intonation can indicate uncertainty or a polite request. Example, you're going to the store, asking for confirmation. Emotional tone. 1. Experiment with using intonation to convey different emotional tones, such as excitement, surprise, or skepticism. Example, you're coming today, excitement, versus, you're coming today, skepticism. Pauses and pacing. 1. Practice using pauses effectively. 1. Pauses can add emphasis or allow listeners to process information. Example, I didn't say you should do it today, pause for emphasis. Pitch variation. 1. Vary your pitch to make your speech more engaging. 1. Monotone speech can be less expressive and dynamic. Example, avoid saying every word with the same pitch. Experiment with raising and lowering your pitch for emphasis. Tips for pronunciation and intonation practice. Listen actively. 1. Listen to native speakers, paying attention to their pronunciation and intonation. 1. Mimic their patterns to improve your own speech. Use technology. 1. Use pronunciation apps, online resources, or language learning platforms that provide feedback on your pronunciation. Record yourself. 1. Record your speech and listen for areas of improvement. 1. Self-assessment can be a powerful tool. Work with a language partner. 1. Practice pronunciation and intonation with a language partner who can provide feedback and engage in conversation. Take pronunciation courses. 1. Consider taking online courses or attending pronunciation classes to receive structured guidance and practice. By focusing on both pronunciation and intonation, you can enhance your overall spoken English, making your communication more clear, natural, and expressive. Regular practice and exposure to authentic English speech will contribute significantly to improvement.